Andrew Tate wasn't broke. But he wasn't rich either. He was a world champion kickboxer making around $100,000 per fight. Sounds crazy, until you subtract 20% for the manager, taxes, expenses, and the reality of only fighting 2 or 3 times a year. Living in London, paying rent, car, lifestyle, he wasn't building real wealth. At 28 years old, after years of broken hands and ribs, he had a realization. If I can give 6 hours a day of absolute focus to fighting, I can give that same energy to business, and I'll become a multimillionaire. So he quit. Not because he was failing. Because he believed he was capable of more. Instead of jumping blindly into business, he started studying money itself. How banks work. Credit. Assets versus liabilities. He began thinking like a chess player. Strategic. Calculated. Then he asked himself a simple question. What assets do I actually have? Not money. Not investors. Not a degree. But he did have something valuable, access. At the time, he was traveling the world fighting and had multiple attractive girlfriends in different countries. Models, ring girls, women who already saw him as a successful champion. One day, he came across a webcam site online. Men paying per minute just to talk to women. Not just for nudity, but for attention. Conversation. Connection. That's when it clicked. He pitched the idea. Move to London, work online, he would handle the tech, the setup, the management, the strategy. Some left. Some stayed. He rented houses. Set up rooms with computers and cameras. Built schedules. Helped the girls manage customers and maximize earnings. He focused on structure, motivation, and psychology. At one point, he claims he had 4 locations and around 75 women working through his setup. The revenue split was roughly 50-50. Some girls were reportedly making $20,000 per month. He would take half. And according to him, when they tried to go solo, most made far less, because they lacked organizer, discipline, and business strategy. Whether you agree with his methods or not, that webcam business made him his first millions. Before the fame. Before the podcasts. Before the controversy. Andrew Tate made his initial fortune by quitting a respected career, identifying an opportunity most people ignored, and building a system around it. That was the foundation of his wealth. But the webcam business wasn't the end. It was just the beginning. Once Tate had serious cash flow coming in, he didn't just spend it, he scaled his thinking. He understood something most people don't. Active income makes you money. Systems make you rich. He started expanding into other ventures, online courses, digital communities, cryptocurrency, casinos, and later, personal branding. But the real breakthrough wasn't just the businesses. It was attention. He realized in the modern world, attention is leverage. While most people were trying to quietly build wealth, Tate went the opposite direction. He became loud. Polarizing. Impossible to ignore. Every controversial clip, every bold statement, every viral moment pushed more eyes onto him. And in today's economy, eyeballs equal money. His online programs exploded. His name became a brand. Love him or hate him, people were talking about him. And that traffic turned into millions. The key pattern in his story is simple. He identifies leverage. He builds systems around it. He scales aggressively. From fighting in a ring, to running webcam studios, to building digital empires powered by controversy and virality. Whether you see him as a genius marketer, a master strategist, or just someone who understood the internet better than everyone else, one thing is clear. He didn't rely on talent alone. He built systems that printed money. And that's how Andrew Tate went from making a few thousand per fight, to becoming one of the most talked about self-made millionaires on the internet. If you want more breakdowns like this, real stories, real strategies, no fluff, make sure you subscribe for more content like this.